So after we log in aapanel, we need to add our domain. So PHP version make sure 8.1 and apply SSL. After you add main domain, we need to add server domain. Same PHP version 8.1 and apply SSL. After you add both domains, so every time we need to upload our code in the main domain. So we don't touch this subdomain of API. Here we just add API code only, port number. So after adding both domains, first next section we need to click on this main domain, click on config, add here on location code. This is for main domain and this is for another API domain. Hit on save. Same process for next domain. So here already we added two domains. Port number already used 8000 and 801. Now we need to update another port number 8002. So don't use same port number to multiple domains. So in this case, you never get QR code. So always use different port number to different domains. This next, uh, click on document root for the main domain. This is file manager. So here we need to add our code. By default, some files is there. You need to delete these files and delete user INI also. Upload our code. This is main domain. So here we need to upload install code. So this process is a manual installation. So automation installation is different and manual installation different. In automation installation, after upload code unzip and run this domain on browser and click on next and apply our database details. But here in this process manual. So we need to upload database details manually. Code uploaded. So unzip it. So after unzip, delete this install zip file to save some space in the server. Yeah, fine. Now click on .env file. So here we need to update our database details. Again, now go to database, create one database here. So you can keep any user ID, password, whatever, but same details you need to upload the .env side. Next, click on submit. Update here. So here is the database name, username, and password. In .env file, just scroll down. Here you find database. So here you need to update database username, DB name and password. This is first step in the .env. Next step is we need to update our domain name here. Just copy this domain name, paste here. Make sure HTTPS is mandatory. So after backslash, just paste your domain name here, and here also backslash. And now click on save, close it. Next step is we need to log in phpMyAdmin. So after you get this kind of screen, click on send anywhere. Here you need to add a database user ID and password of phpMyAdmin. After login phpMyAdmin, so we need to find which database we created. So this one, click on it. Here, import database SQL file. So the format is in SQL format. So click on choose. Here you can select database git SQL. After that, here the click on go. Database imported. So we can check database details of our users details, admin user ID and admin password. This is the admin user ID and admin password. So now we can check. Already we uploaded database details in the main domain. So now we can check run this domain. Is it working or not? So here the no input files specified. So in this case, if you get this error, go to .env or go to user ini file, user ini. So you can delete this file or else you can double click, just write null and save it. Two steps we have to do. One is either delete entire .ini file or else edit and put text of null. Now replace, now login. So this is the manual process of installation. So use the password of admin@gmail.com password, log it. So front end configuration is done. Now we need to do the backend side, server side configuration. Again, go to root folder. I already make it as a root. Those who use first time AI panel, click on root folder. Here again root, click on it. Here create one folder with your database name or any for identification purpose. After that, open this folder and upload our server files. Upload it. So after upload code, close it and unzip. Delete zip file. So here we need to do edit on two files. One is the config. Open it. Here again we need to update database details. Here minimum connections you can keep 15,000, because sometimes you may get oops error if you give the low connection limit. So make sure 15,000 connection limit, and port number, which port number we added on the API domain side. So we need to update here the same port number, and red is okay, common. And front end URL is we need to update our front end URL. Front end URL is updated. Now click on save. So this is mod script. So in mod script, we have one section here, Redis. So for section storage, we need to configure Redis in PHP side. So after we add database details and the port numbers in config file, again we need to go to cron jobs. Here set and minutes. So here we need to add the path up that we create in the root folder. Same copy, paste in the title section. Click on add task. And one more we need to add for sudo. Here first click on daily, update port number that we added, give the name here with the database name. Now execute this both cron jobs. So if we get port number like this, so our root folder is configuration is success. Close it. Now again go to our front end UI. So now go to settings. Again go to social network settings. Click on WhatsApp. So here we need to update our API folder, or I mean server URL. After we need to run this API domain, server domain in another tab. If we get status access, then everything is configuration is done. Now check the QR code. QR code is displayed. So our application is installed successfully. So this is the mod script. In Waziper, there is a different types like and event, normal Waziper, stack post, and modified. So modified script and added extra modules, including proxy servers. and extra social mods. So these are all the social mods. So for this modify script, this is the different installation process. And a normal Waziper is automation process and it's a manual process. So that's it about this mod installation process.